喂 ，Hello， 大家好啊。好，现在要来重新开始继续上次的进度来开始玩我们的 Stanley Parable 喽。好，那我们来读取上一次资料是在应该是这里吧。Go。因为看到很多存档资料，是因为我在翻译的途中，我重玩了很多次，因为我要去看它那个字幕，你知道吗？我后来才发现它有英文字幕，只是我没有打开，对吧？所以现在玩游戏会有英文字幕，应该啦，所以会比较有那个比较好用一点。有英文字幕，好。走喽！好，这次我们就按照他想要我们走的方向吧。我们从左边走 ，Go。会进到什么地方去呢？对啊，会议室啊。
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Okay.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
好，我们要去，他叫我们去那个我们的老板的办公室。How to solve a dispute with a coworker？ 没有看到。blah blah blah。Using slides to assure employees that everything is okay 。这投影片好智障哦。好了，算了。好，走吧。不看了。Broom closet， 这是什么东西啊？是扫帚室吗？感觉是扫帚室。哦。
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
他不让我往下走，这边都只有一条路而已，我不能不按照他的方式走了，我只能往上走，因为也没有其他路了，好吧？这个可以开吗？不行。我真的没有其他路可以走，我真的只能按照他叫我怎么走就怎么走。这什么东西？都不能动。啊，算了，按照他所说的走吧。他上次超可怜的。这地方怎么感觉好像怪怪的？可以开吗？不行，好像不能开。我关起来了。没有东西。真的半个人都没有好可疑。
Inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up. But now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
那是什么 ？Night Shark 吗？还是什么东西？我忘记了。它上面写什么
？Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver. Right there on the wall.
所以我真的要讲话吗 ？Please speak carefully into the receiver. 真的假的？我要用讲的。
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you?
什么啦
Speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
我知道啊，但是你听得到我的声音吗 ？Night Shark 115。
Okay, fine. You're not gonna do it.
What the fuck?
It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously.
等一下，你很难满足大哥。
Then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward.
What?
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What the fuck? 我在那里吗？
Stanley? Hello? Are you?
嗯
Is everything okay?
怎么又回来这里了
Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice.
？The end。
I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening
啊？
to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right?
就这样结束了？哎，
Stanley,
逼
this
他，
is
怎么可能？
important.
嗯？
The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please.
我的，
Choose
我不在这里，我不在那里啊！哎
something. Anything. This is more important than you
哎，
can
怎么已经
imagine.
开始播那个制作人员名单了？哎，大哥，
The story needs it. So,
哎，
you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there?
哎，
Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice.
为什么他又听起来很可怜的样子啊？可恶！
I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do.
嗯
Take as much time as you need.
，what？ 哎，哎，那我要怎么控制了，大哥？然后现在又在读取了，嗯？不可能就这样结束吧？嗯？我怎么又回来这里了？这不是一开始的地方吗？嗯？哎，这到底怎么回事？奇怪嘞，哎，
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
哎，这个会不会
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
等一下会不会太
Oh,
偷懒了、
please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement?
Huh?
Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks.
Huh?
Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times.
啊？
I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
哎，所以我按这个门20次，我就会拿到一个成就吗？3、4，哎，6。
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause.
哎
Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes,
What the-
almost certainly 50 clicks.
我的，哎，怎么现在又加码了啦？你很机车哎！所以我真的点50次，他会给我一个成就吗？然后我来点啊，点看。
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
啊？怎么又变成417了？哎，好啊，没关系啊，我就去找啊。417访问人在哪？417啊屁啦，根本没有417啊！你骗我！哎，有。
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
这真的会有吗？437在哪里？这里。
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
嗯，叫我去点415，然后点10次。好啊，到最后没有给我成就，你就给我走着瞧。415在这里。
Now, back to door number 437.
哦，好啊，437。好，我就看你最后到底会给我什么。437在哪里？
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine?
好啊，影印机啊，来啊！我就看你到最后到底会给我些什么。影印机在，哎，看影印机在哪里？啊，影印机嘞？我记得我有看过影印机啊。影印机在哪？你的 copy machine 影印机嘞？我记得我有看过啊。影 影印机。啊，干影印机哦，在这里。
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
你很奇怪，你很讨厌呢。417。好，来啊，我就陪你耗啊。417在这里。
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
419的桌子，啊，419的桌子这个吧。嗯 ，input received， 这什么
Yes, this is great. You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
416，所以最后到底会通到哪里去？416，嗯，416在哪？416，哎，哦，在这里，这里。
We've almost got it. Now the copy machine, do that one again.
为什么我觉得你好像有点嗨啊？又要叫我去按影印机。
Finish it off, Stanley. 5 clicks on door 430.
1、2。
Yes, we did it.
Huh?
Oh wow, that felt amazing. Oh, you really earned it, Stanley.
等一下。
Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now, what were you thinking?
What the fuck？ 哦，他那个成就我看到过，他是写说点4305次，然后你点4305次，他就叫你去做一堆莫名其妙的事情，然后回来之后你拿到的那个什么成就上面又只有写说点那个门5次，可恶！算了，这有什么好高兴的？那这是什么？嗯 ？Input received， 所以说我要按5次咯，但是只能按1次啊。算了，不理他，继续往前走。嗯？
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
好啊，那假如我现在往左边走，那会不会又是一样？
Yet there was not a single person here either.
OK，
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
OK， 好，我就再去一次啊。对，哦，哎，这个可以开哎，吓我一跳，哎，这个可以开，好酷哦。
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
哦，我可以拿什么东西吗？
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
等一下，哦，可以开，可以关。哦，我刚还以为我被关起来了，吓我一跳。
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything.
爽
At
啦！
least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
FA 是什么？
Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why?
爽
Please
啦！
offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
你刚刚叫我说话啊，那我说话你又不理我，可恶！我就是要在这边，怎样？关。
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
那为什么刚刚可以开，刚刚不能开，现在又可以开？奇怪了，诶？
Maybe to
这里
you
面
this
应该
is
有问题
somehow
啊。
its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite." I hope your friend finds concerning.
诶？所以这边有一个 ending 吗？ 不会吧
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid.
哎
He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is.
What
That
the-
or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
屁啦！为什么我没有啊？你又在胡说八道些什么？奇
Well,
怪
I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead.
啊！
You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard.
What the？
Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
What？
Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead.
屁啦！
He or she has fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place at the computer,
Huh?
making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them.
What the？
All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
他又要叫我出去嘞！假如我不出去嘞，然后我再不出去，我听他看他会讲什么。我还可以不出去吗？他还会再讲话吗？真的没有什么东西，什么东西都没有哎，只有一个门而已。他真的还会讲话吗？嗯？感觉好像不会讲话嘞，是不是该出去了？好吧，出去好了。
Second player, it's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
啦啦啦！哎哎，好酷哦！我这边可以
Coming
往
to a
下走哎。
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
哦，所以我可以往下走了吗？他刚刚不给我往下走，现在可以给我往下走了。哦，这边是什么？没东西。停车场哎。
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy.
所以这边
And
是
then
真的有
something
哎
occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense.
哦
And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations.
什么？
For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
哎
Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating?
Huh?
No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream.
啊
Oh, what a relief Stanley felt
Eh?
to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all.
啊！
And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float
Eh?
above the ground.
What the？
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It
Huh?
was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why
Huh?
is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
What the？
Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be?
怎么又不是
Stan
梦
was
了？
simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself. Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life.
Huh?
Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that?
Huh?
This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just...
Huh?
He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up.
OK，
He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back.
OK，
The
好，所以我
fresh
现在
air
要
of
醒
the
来了吗？
world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over.
OK，
Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my
OK，
apartment, and my wife, and my job.
你有老婆？
All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been.
好。
My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine.
OK，good，
I
一切
am
都很
okay.
一切都很正常。I am OK。屁嘞，还在原地哦。
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice?
What the?
Who am I? And everything went black.
啊？他说我疯了吗？然后所有东西都变黑色的。
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
我的，怎么又换人了？
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk.
我的，
And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like.
啊？
And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better.
嗯，
But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body.
等一下，你不是应该要叫救护车吗，大姐？嗯？所以就这样死掉了？诶？好吧，那看来这游戏就是一直这样轮回。那我先存一下档，好，存一个新的。好，那现在我们今天大概时间也差不多了，我们今天就玩到这里。那基本上我觉得我应该玩出了其中一个 ending 了。那个要不要玩另外的 ending 的话，那我之后再考虑。那如果喜欢我的一样，如果喜欢我实况的话，就欢迎在下面按一下喜欢，那也欢迎到我的那个粉丝团里面去看看，还有我的直播频道也应该会在我的那个影片下面 description 里面，也欢迎去看看。那下一集的话就要等我有时间我才会做吧，那就暂时先这样咯。那我们的 Stanley Parable 目前跑到这样，那我们下一集如果有的话，下一集再见咯，大家拜拜。